পাশে দাঁড়ানো তো মুশকিল। ভালো চেয়ারের পাশে দাঁড়ানো খুব টাফ।
এই মুহূর্তে ইয়া প্রবেশ করতে পারে
additional development phases, then start completes a point, and maybe we could review. So
it just starts a cycle.
right.
What is the phase?
Training cycle should have time to do that as a starting point and finishing time.
Time when the finishing point.
Sequential.
Yeah.
The whole process should be repeated several times.
Whole process should be repeated several times.
Training content, especially the major 4 contents are there.
Training contents especially
Contains for 4 major contents
major contents.
or 4 major steps. as they
Steps.
call it. Yeah.
It's very important to be sequential.
Should be very important to be sequential.
It's a cycle means ends somewhere and then it's completed its all the journey, I mean all activities the training had to do.
Cycle means there's a start and ends. It should be start and there should be end. Okay. So now I would like to get some information by brainstorming in your mind, right? By using the marker pens instead of using your pens.
To marker them to yes.
Write the cycle. One step in one card. Cards, please let me know and I
This
will
is
give you.
another 2.
I give you guys.
Please. Okay, we will see what are the steps that you have mentioned. Right? May I read?
Sure.
Plenary discussions, right? Plenary discussions. And opening
Training cycle.
module objective, session plan, action plan, steps of training cycle. Clear understanding. You are very nice. You know how to use the effective use of training material. Very clear. Very nice one. Training implementation. Training evaluation. The session time is there. Okay. Presentation. Feedback. Start point and end point. Whole process would be there. Whole process would be there. Start and end and the whole process again. Monitoring. Participation.
Inputs, initial inputs.
Demonstration. Objective of the training. One more. Planning. Selecting a venue. Organizing a training content. Screening parts should be screening parts. Is it correct? Screening.
Screening
Should be
parts,
C.
yes.
C is missing. Screening parts. Start. Feedback. Delivery of contents.
Could you use another board?
Yes. We'll use that. End. Difficult, but you can. Learner base. Training context. Again, session delivery. Feedback and review. About the training. Beginning and end again. Step by step. Training need assessment, which means TNA. Setting training objectives. Please come up to the board. Yes. 2 days. Okay. So what, right? Is there any similar things? You can support them to identify which are the similarities. We can keep one and we remove others. Yeah. will support them. They will be.
Plenary discussion or plan not same.
Plenary discussion and plan not same.
No.
So then plan should be there.
Yeah.
Plenary discussion should be there. Is it? Okay.
Because plenary discussions are on sessions and
Sequence.
planning is the
Plenary session, not plan. Plenary.
What should be there then? Both should be there or one should be?
both should be.
Both should be there. Okay.
Because without plan you can't do a cycle.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
Training implementation same.
Same.
Yeah.
Then take implementation. Then we know the training implementation is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Beginning and end. Yes, take it out.
It's
Take it
already
out
there.
because
Opening
all
is
the-
there. The ending is there.
Take it out.
Yeah, you can remove that.
End.
End would happen now.
Jova, there is another end
Opening
on
and
that
end.
board. There is another.
End টা উঠে ফেলেন
So
না ওইদিকে আছে তো
too many.
Delivery, Joe by delivery. There are two delivery. In your book.
এটাও বলবো
Java. Then there is another session delivery and delivery of content.
স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ ওখানে একটা আছে না স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ
Planning.
I think there are more than one feedback.
Yeah.
feedback is 80 how many feedback are there
আপনারটা আছে
feedback is one screening selection of training mode
সেলিম ভাই নিচের গুলো উপরে উঠে দিতে হবে।
এইভাবে সাজাবো ফার্স্টে অ্যাকশন প্ল্যান তারপরে ওপেনিং
সাদে ফেলেন
Maybe.
সাজার জন্য বসাবো
screen করে
ওখান থেকে তো মাত্র 3-4টা
Ultimately 4 থেকে 5টা.
স্টেপ বাই স্টেপে ডাবলিং আছে স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ
আচ্ছা আমরা তো করছি জেনারেল ট্রেনিং সাইকেল ও তো বলছে এসআরবি ট্রেনিং
Right. ওই যে পিরামিড আমরা করি 4টা ওরা করছে 7টা কত বেশি করে আমরা জন্য 4টা করব
একটা at the end of it তার অন্যগুলো তো সব ভিতরে
পানি একটা এক্সেন বোতল পানি
স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ আছে about the training training context
সেলিম ভাই একটু বোর্ডটা সামনের দিকে আনো তো।
হ্যাঁ মাঝখানে নিয়ে আসেন
Okay. What you can do is there are a lot of steps there. But we
At first is planning.
action plan এর পরে planning what is the planning last
Is planning or when I plan
planner discussion before starting training or after the training or ongoing training
না এটা তো
Planning
ongoing.
first.
ongoing then it follow
start from here or this side.
start from here
So it's going to be a circle, right?
প্ল্যানিংটা পরে
when I plan
Four where are the side?
when I planning for training then I will start Is it action plan first or planning first?
No, planning first.
Planning first.
এইভাবে উঠবে তো যে
But শুরুটা কি 12 o'clock থেকে হবে?
Need assessment
তা করা উচিত।
Usually we
মিড
start
পয়েন্ট
from
থেকে
12
করা
o'clock.
উচিত। হ্যাঁ মিড পয়েন্ট থেকে শুরু করা উচিত।
জুয়া ভাই?
হ্যাঁ
It will be
Starting
start
point
from
should be
12.
12 o'clock, right?
12.
Like, ঘড়ির
No,
12টা
no.
থেকে শুরু করবো না?
Well, ঠিক আছে।
Yeah, but there are too many things, so.
Setting objectives.
After.
সার্কেল করতে গেলে হবে না, জায়গা হবে না। It should be like that.
The session objectives হয়ে গেছে, এখন material develop করা।
একটা বিষয়কে ঢুকে দিতে হবে।
Sir,
একটা বিষয়কে কানা দেখা যাবে খালি, লেখাটা দেখা যাবে।
Curriculum
ওটা থেকে
development
যাবে।
আছে দেখেন, curriculum
আর
development।
দেখার দরকার নেই, লেখাটা দেখে গেলে হবে।
Training curriculum development।
ওয়ার্ডটা যেভাবে ঢুকাইলে হবে।
হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে।
Just লেখাটা দেখা যাবে আর ওটা দেখা যাবে না।
Curriculum development এখন person select করুন, person selection এটা কি?
না, value participation পরে।
Session plan করবেন না?
আগে session plan.
Curriculum development।
Everything comes in maybe planning. Okay. When I plan for training, I
Okay. You can give ideas and see
Yeah,
what is most
yeah,
important
yeah,
and support them to do it, the cycle as soon as possible.
Are there any objection or any?
No, no,
No,
no.
it's okay, হোক আগে,
চলছে?
আগে হোক।
Carry on.
ছোট হয়ে
We
আসছে।
are with you.
Please.
এখন বস participant selection and film selection
আছে নাকি?
training context যদি থাকে ওটা দিয়ে দেন training context যদি থাকে এই যে participant selection venue training context উপরে আমরা training করব
There are some basic tools.
Delegation না? ওখানে কি implementation আছে?
না ট্রেনিং ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন আসলে কেমন ট্রেনিং ডেলিভারি দেন ট্রেনিং ইভ্যালুয়েশন স্টার্ট
And now feedback last week.
ট্রেনিং ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনে
maybe one
ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন আগে ওপেনিং
No, it's up to you.
delivery content is a part of presentation. Maybe.
No, no,
Sir?
this is not part of presentation.
Delivery is part of presentation.
Before training, you can prepare what your delivery contains. These are things you have to deliver.
ট্রেনিং ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন শুরু হয়ে গেছে এখন আপনি সেশনে যা পার্টিসিপেশন দিতে পারেন পার্টিসিপেশন প্রেজেন্টেশন
Participation implementing এর আগে।
পার্টিসিপেশন ট্রেনিং এর মধ্যে কোন পার্টিসিপেশন বোঝানো হয়েছে পার্টিসিপেন্টের পার্টিসিপেশন
Participation
ট্রেনিং এর ভিতরে
না participant তো
Right.
তাহলে ট্রেনিং ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন আগে পার্টিসিপেন্ট না পার্টিসিপেন্ট আসবে তারপর তো ইমপ্লিমেন্ট হবে
এই যে
Training implementation
Oh.
will come later on.
পার্টিসিপেশন করলো তারা তারপর কি করবে
পার্টিসিপেশন
Feedback.
স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ রিভিউ ট্রেনিং উই আর আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং
No, সব দিন কি এগুলো বলতেই হবে?
উনি ফেলে দিতে উনি যা
আমরা যা আছে আমরা
ফিডব্যাক কারোর পরে দেয়।
ঠিক আছে ফিডব্যাক
Joy, একটা feedback and review একটা দিয়ে দিলে হয়ে যাবে।
Review evaluation
Training follow.
একই ইয়েতে।
আমরা চা বিরতি রেখে
একটু লাগবে না ট্রেনিং ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন আছে
এটার উপর লাগে এটার উপরে
Overlapping দরকার কি তাহলে ওটা বাদ দিয়ে দেন।
Continuous process এর জন্য এই
মানে
follow-
কারোটা বাদ দিতে চাইতেছি না মাইন্ড করে যদি
সেটাই তুমি তো রাখছি
আবারটা আগেই ফেলাই
রিভিউ ট্রেনিং
follow up টা নিয়ে
evaluation and follow up
মানে আনফরচুনেটলি কমন পড়ে গিয়েছে।
আমাদের
Common না।
follow up আর monitoring তো একই similar
না
End of the
similar
period.
না। ওই, হ্যাঁ,
একটা
কিছু
সময়
কিছু
হচ্ছে যে
বাংলা
সবাই স্টার্টারে লিঙ্ক দিবে এই চিন্তা করে
এটা
কেউই
বাদ দিলাম।
স্টার্টারে লিঙ্ক
এগুলো
দিবে
তো
প্রেজেন্টেশন দেন
স্টার্টারে লিঙ্ক ইজ ভেরি ফিউ
আমি লিখেছি ফিডব্যাক।
ফিডব্যাক ইজ
এগুলো
কমন
দরকার নেই তো। সাইকেল
Feedback.
সাইকেলের মধ্যে
feedback
তিনটা।
feedback
দেন দেন দেন।
and last session, they done by us. Yes,
But-
this feedback.
না পাপ
এটা very important session for training.
এগুলো কি দরকার আছে স্টেপের মধ্যে স্টেপ কি এগুলো
The method, other things is
Only, okay, there are a lot of steps on the training cycle, right? So, thank you very much for participating and getting creative ideas to form this up. So, what are the, is it sequence is okay there? Session and finish it. Huh?
Don't finish it.
If we summarize now, then the
Since
session
it's a
is there.
continuous process, you may continue.
Sure, sure.
Okay, now we will see. I think thank you very much for, because you are being the trainers, you know the key steps of the training cycles. Everything is there. Thank you very much. But I would like to share some more things about Siyb training cycle. So, priority is there. When you are delivering the training, there should be audience. Because we need to market the training program to make the people aware about the product. One is audience or the SME sector. So then we are starting to select the participants for the training program. Next step, TNA,
training needs assessment
training need assessment. Why we should do this?
to know the demand of the participants.
What else? To identify the needs, the wants of the participants. Otherwise, we will do our own training, which is not fit for the participants. So that's why we need to, when we do the selection, then we need to do the training need assessment. After doing the TNA, it is true that we have to do a lot of work. That means to design the training program based on the training need assessment. So then we deliver the training program. Then, after delivering training, what we should do? Trainer follow-up. Why we should do this? Why we should do this?
Is the training objective meets the demand, participant demand? Is it necessary to change the curriculum?
needs or further
I implement my training in this field.
Sorry?
Our training of which I give to the participants, they will implement in their field. That is kind of me.
Monitoring and support for review is also very
Okay. Then,
Monitoring and evaluation.
monitoring and evaluation. Why we do monitoring and evaluation?
To see the objectives being met.
So, as soon as you finish the training, you can't assess the results. We need to let them to go and implement. So after that, while implementing, there will be some issues. So therefore, we need to do a
especially SOA or business.
special Siyb training. We need to do M&E. Follow them up, whether they have started, improved, whether there are any difficulties they have faced when implementing their plan. So then we need to identify that, involve them to link those organizations, maybe police organization or technical organization to get the capacity or the know-how to move forward. So we need to do the follow-up to get their feedback. Why we collect the lessons out of this training program, so we can modify the training program so that to address their other needs as well.
basically this can be the learning point for the trainers as well.
Sure. Learning points.
Lessons learned.
There is a training cycle, and there are key steps of the training cycles.
That is the portion, but selection, the two TNAs, I think so. There is before selection one TNA and after selection one TNA.
You have
Without assessing the need, how we can go for selection?
different idea.
I don't think so. I think because in doubt what the meaning is, what
particular need, and you will try to find out the everything of the need and all those things. Then you will come up with the training modules and the training and
Okay, so you say that there should be a selection first. After selecting that only.
So based on that, the selection process covers the the primary TNL that he is talking
Primary
about.
TNA,
So
yes.
that is actually covered in the selection
It is
process.
covered in selection and
Otherwise-
primary TNA.
We are talking about the first step, which is marketing.
okay.
Or ensure letting other people know. what the-
Branding. Branding.
Branding is the marketing. Some kind of awareness of the product for the audience, maybe the potential clients.
Making the customers need.
Making the customers
Meeting the customers need.
meeting the customer need is marketing.
To receive the product, it is whole way of the producer and to get the customer relation is called
It's
marketing
a process.
process.
There's a product and there's a
Short marketing is like letting other people know, like letting the target people know what we are providing and what are the features or the advantages and what the use of that and why they should take it. And that's the highlight of
that means not marketing is not just one, it's a combination of
Yeah.
activities.
Getting
It's a
the-
process of activities. Okay.
Getting the right product,
Getting
the
the
right
right promotion. So we are now talking about the service marketing. Or product marketing. Service marketing. Right. Take one.
Fast.
Material,
IYB.
IYB material,
EYB.
EYB material, SIYB business gain, those are the products. What do you mean by the price?
$3,000 per training program.
Here price.
85,000.
Not price is not only the material.
Prices on the
Here we are
training
talking
program.
about the prices for SIYB.
Training program.
The prices for GYB, prices for SYB program, prices for IYB program, price for EYB program. It is included material cost as well. What do you mean by the place?
Per product sale.
The location and venue.
The venue or the location where we are going to
Conduct training.
conduct the training. One more thing should be there. One more
There should be
Place?
participant places.
should be part of
Near to the
places.
participants.
Yeah. One more should be included. Place.
Place category.
Communication
How we can take SIYB message
to them.
to the end user. There are two things we are talking on this place. One is the location where we are going to set up a training program. It's very important. The other one is how we are taking the message to the participant. That is delivery mechanism. How we are going to deliver the training. That means the place, that means maybe the place where you participants are there, maybe one place that we organize and ask them to come, we will feasible. So we think about both sides of this model. And promotion. What do you mean by that?
Promotion means
To attract the participants.
to attract the
Come
participants, the seminar,
program.
Seminar,
workshop,
workshops,
sensitization workshop, appreciation
Appreciation
workshop.
Publicity.
publicity. That is to promote, to make the audience, maybe the organization, various organization, or
Maybe the individual.
individuals, SMEs. We should make them aware. Whatever the process activities that we are taking to promote SIYB, which is promotion. So we can get the manuals, and I need 4 groups now. Group 1 is product, SIYB products. Group 2 is the pricing. Groups 3 is the place. Group 4 is the promotion, right? So I need 4 groups now what you need to do is, once you get it in the group, you select your part. I will show you in the page. You select your part and read it and discuss it in the group and prepare a brief presentation, what is there and how we are going to do it. So because one group, when one group is doing the particular area, the other group, they don't know about it. Therefore, it is very clearly important to make them aware what is there. Okay? So now
Go
we
by
will,
the number.
sorry, okay.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So
One is out of this one,
number 1, you can go this side. Number 2, that table. Number 3, that quarter table, and number 4 here. I will give you 15 minutes to prepare your presentation.
3.
Presentation should be in picture paper.
Picture paper. You can
How many price you say?
এই পাতাতেই শুধু নাম্বার 90
part of marketing officer. I'm going to do pictures.
right? So you just go through it and discuss and tell what is there and also how it is done. So you just make the others aware about it, right? You get a few minutes and
And the other one is the, yeah.
This is define the broader distribution mode for training. Choose a particular venue for training.
Yeah.
These are the two subdivisions. So under that,
এটা একটা পথ তার মানে একটা পথ হচ্ছে প্রোডাক্টের সাথে কাস্টমারের রিলেশনের একটা পথ হচ্ছে
Sir.
now 5 minutes more. Just brainstorm instead of writing. Brainstorm and write directly on the
IYB training product.
How to state the price? How do we state the price? How do we state the price? Price like data bullet. একটু প্লিজ 2 মিনিট দাঁড়াবেন, সবাই একটু মেকআপ করবে, তারপরে ছবিটা তোলা হবে।
অবশ্যই করতে হবে।
আর আমি আজকে দেখলাম কালো একমাত্র আসছে সরাসরি পার্লার।
Last week we have been saying Siyb.
ভিডিও করছি না ছবি তুলছি? ভিডিও করলে একভাবে দাঁড়াবো, ছবি তুললে আরেকভাবে দাঁড়াবো।
এখন ভিডিও হচ্ছে?
ভিডিও হচ্ছে? তাহলে আপনি বলবেন না আমরা কথাবার্তা বলি?
হ্যাঁ প্লিজ।
ফ্রান্সিস তাই বলছে।
এখন স্ক্রিন হচ্ছে।
Francis doesn't have wear a tie.
The Francis is in like ours in a formal declared official dress of Bangladesh. Final player শেষ আছে নাকি?
না, সেই ফাইনাল আর নাই।
Thank you.
I'm feeling that I'm selected.
এটা একটা টায়ার্ড মেসেজ দিও। Why are the ফোনে আসুন দিও?
Okay, I think that's enough.
জাকুলে দুইজনের বেশি
এই
জায়গায়
পাশে দাঁড়ানো তো মুশকিল।
খাচ্ছি।
বড় চেয়ারের পাশে দাঁড়ানো খুব টাফ।
এই মুহূর্তেই ইন্ডিয়া প্রবেশ করতে হবে। মিশন প্রবেশ। কার ভেঙে যাবে?
Invite the group number 1. Group number 1.
Mohammad Salimuddin.
We are dealing with marketing. The first step of the SIYB training cycle is to market the planned SIYB training interventions to your customers. Okay? That's the first step, and Maruf will be explaining it.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my great honor to be representing my own team. So our topic is marketing, and fortunately I'm a teacher of marketing, so it will be easier for me to explain the basic concepts of marketing, I think. So what is marketing? In short, we can define that marketing is the art and science of satisfying customer needs and demands at a profit. At the same time, we have to focus on the relationship, building and maintaining long-term profitable relationship with our clients and customers, so that we can continue the relationship not for once, we can continue it for years after years. So second is why marketing is important in SIB program. So marketing is important because these four issues are important. First one is market opportunities. Market opportunities means, is there any kind of unmet need or demands of the customers that we can fulfill it? So we have to, if we want to focus on the market opportunities, is there any scope to sell our ideas, SIYB program in a country, in a region, to a particular target customers? So we have to identify this particular thing, and we have to go for market research. Then second one is market segment. We must know who are the target customers, how they look like, what is their background, and what is their specific needs. So we have to form that particular market segment. And third one is best use of resources. Each and every organization, no matter whether it is a big company or a small company, media company, they have some resource limitations. So they must focus on the best utilization of their resources. And if we want to go for best utilization of our resources, then again we have to focus on our customers' need. And the last one is document and prove the success. Yes, we have some specific objectives, we have some specific target and goals, and if we want to meet up our target, goal and specific objectives, then we must go for marketing, because by this way we can judge whether or how much we have achieved our goals. So this is all about why marketing is important. Then third point is customize the SIYB training product. You know, there is a golden rule of marketing that is called marketing mix, which is developed by Philip Kotler, that is product, price, place and promotion. And as we are the first group, we'll discuss the product part. And in case of SIYB training program, our topic is product, and we have to ensure that yes, we must conduct a market research before going to a market. In which country we are moving, in which market we are moving, what are the target customers and what are their basics requirements. So we have to collect information regarding the customers, regarding the local environment, regarding the partner organization, and regarding the each and every business development service providing organizations. So by gathering all this information, we can move to the next one. Next step is create database. We need to focus on creating database of our customers. We must devote ourselves to gather information in a systematic way, and we have to analyze those information and create a database as many as possible, as deep as we can go for. The next one is building customer profile. That means we have to focus on each customer group, and if possible, we have to focus on each target customer event to gain maximum level of information and to create a profile, so that if we get the particular clue, we'll get the total picture, okay, who are the customers and how they are different in their consuming pattern. Then fourth point is 3 ways of to customize SIYB products. You know, SIYB product is a global product. It is developed by International Labour Organization ILO, and it is practiced in every part of the world. So there are some standard rules, practices, structures of SIYB program, but we need to go for customize it according to the local needs that we are focusing at a time. So under this particular point, we must focus on few issues. First one is adapt the training materials. Okay, there are some training modules, there are some training booklets and materials, but these materials and modules are globally standardized. I repeat, globally standardized, and we have to focus on adapting or customizing it based on the local needs of the customers. Then second is flexibilize the timetable. Yes, it is not a rigid or fixed structure. Yes, we have a structure, but that is flexible. We can change few issues to customize the needs of the customers, of the local customers. And next is adapt and complement training sessions. So for example, there are 5 modules so far as we know. Okay, GIB, SIB, IYB, then EYIB. So all these are the training modules, and we can go for offering these particular training modules in our own style according to the local demand or local need or local situations. Then last one is basic suggestions. Okay, there are some basic suggestions in our manual. First is introduce additional games. Yes, there are some games within the structure, and as a trainer we can introduce 1, 2, 3, 4 more games based on the customer's needs and level. The next one is include local information. Yes, we must go for including the local information regarding the legal structure, regarding the customer's needs, regarding the partner organization's demand, and regarding the market competitiveness, everything. And the last one is plan for field visits. Yes, we have to focusing on the excursion part. That is, in every training module, at the end of the training module, we may go for visiting a field with all participants. So this is all about the product part, and this is all about this group. Thank you. If you have any question, you can ask.
Do you have any clarification for participant side? Product. Product means SIYB training package. Everything.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Pricing about the SIYB training module, according to Siyb, that this is the important thing to identify what price we are selecting for the potential customers. And I would request Ms. Marifa to present the book, please.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to describe the 3 steps of setting a price for the training. The steps are: first we have to calculate the total cost, Then we have to identify the willingness of the participant to pay for the training, and also we have to analyze the price for the competitors. To calculate the total cost, it will include all the training costs like setting up the training and conducting the training, and also the follow-up session of the training. It might include the cost of the stationaries, the salaries for the trainers, also the food, the bills, and etc. And the next part will be described.
Now I am describing identify the price of the client are willing to pay. At first, you will find that your client might only be able to meet a small fractions of the training cost. Then activities to positive the SIYB training products will have to carry a split focus. Second case, marketing activities should have a prime focus on convincing the customer that is worth paying the full cost of trainers. When customers convince the customers to pay, you will have to deliver quality training and market the quality product. The SIYB program offers you the whole range of tools to customer to buy training for you. This is the identify the price the clients are willing to pay. Now, second step, analysis the marketing price described by Ashrafullah.
Thank you, Afi. Good morning, everybody. Our topic is price. Price is critical for a market promotion and strategy, market strategy, main focus. To analyze market price. Market analyze. Market and marketing depend on customer satisfaction, main phase. Next phase, distance, place. To set the price right for an SIYB training intervention, find out the price charged by your competitors for training. We should know how much competitors at first. How much competitors charge. Then we start to collect competitors' marketing strategies. To collect information of local market strategies. To collect official price strategies. To collect other competitors' price and information. Then we set up total cost of price. Another ensuring and profit or prohibited loss, then calculated real costing, salaries cost, training material cost, food and accommodation for participant cost, stationery cost, communication cost, contingency cost. Contingency means provision or unexpected cost. Another cost, overhead cost. Overhead means operational cost, total operational cost. Here rent, energy cost, rent cost, communication cost, insurance, promotion cost, etc. Then we set up a good and real price for a training SIYB. Thank you.
Okay, is there anything to add?
No.
So we know that when we are pricing, what are the areas that we should look into? Based on that, similar that we are pricing for SIYB products as well, right? So you need to think about all the concerns and activities which is comes under organizing the training